Okay, so it is time to head out. I'm excited to get out of here. So let's go check out the Memphis Zoo. Okay, so we have made it to the zoo. We just parked. It was $10 for parking, and we are gonna head in and let's go get this day started. The outside is really interesting. They've got like a bunch of like ancient Egyptian like hieroglyphics things, and then they have all these big animal statues outside. Now, it is summer, guys, and given that it is summer, it means we're probably not gonna be able to find anywhere we can go that's not gonna be overwhelmed with the children. So I did get here about 30 minutes after they opened, so hopefully we can see most of it before it gets too busy today. So let's get this day started. So here we have the Marriott. I'm gonna guess it's not to scale, but if you guys want to tag along, here you can download the app for their map, and then it looks like they also have QR codes to tell you what is happening during the day and how you can do some close animal encounters. So I did see you can feed giraffes here, so I may try and do that again. This is pretty interesting. Again, with like all of the hieroglyphics, like it's very interesting. We're in the middle of Memphis and I don't understand the connection, but maybe we'll figure that out today. And then over here, if you guys remember when we went to the Phoenix Zoo, they have the little like, you can rent one of the little animals to drive around. How cool is that? I think next time we go to the Phoenix Zoo, I might try that as well. So that fountain must like empty out over here. And it's actually quite pretty, I have to say. And it just kind of flows out and into this main pool all the way down there. I'm also really surprised they don't have like a fence around it. Most places nowadays have like fences around waterways, especially with the small children, small humans. Not that you can't trust them, but you know. Pretty pretty. I have to say, it's really big and open here. It's gonna be a hot one today, guys, too, so be prepared. So we made it inside the zoo. Admission was $21, and then it was another $10 for parking. So if you're just coming by yourself, that's $30. And I do believe for kids it was about $15. It might have been a little bit less. And then they also have like add-ons that you can buy, like animal encounters and a couple of different things like that. So we got some monkeys.
Go inside. You want to look in the window?
Okay, so this one's called Animals of the Night, so we're gonna go wander in here and see what's behind the door. It's dark in here. In case you guys didn't know, I don't really like dark spaces, but let's see. In here, we're supposed to have something called a Tamanado. Oh, I see him. Okay, he's kind of back up in here. He's sleeping. Very cool. And then we got a lot of creatures kind of running around here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, don't go hiding. He went hiding. I'm sorry, you probably couldn't have seen him. was too zoomed in. That was foolish of me. There he goes. There he goes. You guys see him running around? It's an armadillo. And in case you guys didn't know, armadillos are how you get leprosy. Just saying. That's usually where it comes from. This poor guy's running around. I wonder if hopefully he's okay. And he's got a little buddy up here hanging out with him, and I'm not sure who his little buddy is. But he just got a little buddy hanging out up there. Alright, let's move on. And then over here, it's supposed to be something called a kinkajou. Oh, I see him. He's sleeping. He's back there sleeping. And then over here, there's also supposed to be a sloth. And then look, there's another big armadillo guy. He's all sorts of things. He is all sorts of things. And then our sloth guy. Our sloth guy's up in here. That looks like a lemur. Just hanging out back there, but over here, right there, that's the sloth. Alright, so in this cave, we've got bats, and you can kind of see them going flying. You guys see them flying in and flying out. And then there's one guy. Actually, there's multiple. It's kind of hard to see, but there's multiple. But yeah, they're all kind of flying. They're all getting ready to go to sleep, because apparently this entire area is on like a light cycle. And then at 10:30 in the morning, the lights turn off in here. Crazy. Okay, so I'm not sure what this guy is, but there's supposed to be a couple different guys in here. There's a bear cuscus and a wombat in this cage. And I'm not sure what this guy is, but he is having some dinner. He's just going to town there. Chowing down. Okay, so this guy is a Texas blind salamander. Fascinating. So he mostly lives in dark caves. And they usually find them when they're trying to pump water wells. That's usually how they find them. I used to catch salamanders in the creek behind my house. Just a little fun fact. In case y'all want to know how country I am. That's pretty country. Y'all look at this sleepy little guy. He's called a binturong. A binturong. Oh, he's cute though. I think there might be two of them in here. Or maybe he's just that big. I don't know. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh, look at those teeth. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's just staring right at us. It's bath time. All these animals in this exhibit are nocturnal, and I can relate. I too live a nocturnal lifestyle. Alright guys, we got naked mole rats. That's right. And look at this like crazy tunnel system they have for them. It's kind of cool. But yeah, they're all kind of like huddled up in here together, getting ready to go back to sleep. Again, like I said, I can relate. We got some more bats. These are vampire bats, as y'all can see. Actually, it might be a little hard to see because, but yeah, they're all getting ready to go to sleep. This guy. Is he a capoeira? No. No, because I don't think they're nocturnal. But you know, he kind of reminds me of like how they draw werewolves, like how they draw their back legs and stuff, you know, in sci-fi. I don't know what he is. I think he's a golden rumped agunti. And there's also his little armadillo friend in here. They got a lot of armadillos here. There he is. Don't touch armadillos in the wild, folks. Just public health warning. But he's cute. They're just making their circles this morning. Capybara. I wonder if he's related to them. So this is that cave area that the bats were flying in and out of earlier. You can kind of see them really good in here. It's always fun watching them fly around. Look at this guy. He's a banded palm civet. He's kind of cute. Kind of looks like he's part cat, part fox. He looks like he just woke up. He also looks a little confused. Hi, buddy. Sorry. Oh, you got a friend back there. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, but there's another little guy back in there. It's hard to see, but back in there, you can kind of see him. There's another little guy back there. But isn't he adorable? He is adorable. I just want to pet it. So cute. All right, this is a large spotted genet. He's cute too. Look at this guy. Kind of looks like a fox and a cat. He's just like, I just woke up. I don't really want to be here. Okay, so that was the animals of the night exhibit, and it was pretty interesting. They had a lot of different animals in there. They had the only ones I didn't see that were supposed to be in there were the porcupines. I don't know, maybe they're still sleeping. And I think there was an aardvark I couldn't find either, but that one was pretty cool. So now we're gonna go wander around and find another exhibit. The next up is Primate Canyon, so we're gonna head back in here and see what we can find. Supposed to be gorillas, orangutans, and I'm not really sure what else, but we're gonna go find out. This definitely makes me think of Animal Kingdom, like the Asian land. You know what if you know, you know. This is the gorilla habitat. Oh yeah, he's back there. You guys see him? Alright, here's a good look at this like back area. Again, like extensive with like the decorations and the theming and everything they're trying to do back here. It's really cool. We got some more monkeys over here. This is the colobus monkey. And they have these like really long, flowy hair tails. This guy's over here snacking. Oh, look at that guy. I'm kind of feeling behind the tree. Just like hanging out right there. See? Right there. Check out this guy that I found hanging out. Here over by the orangutans. You guys can see. And there's a couple more monkeys out here behind him. And they're just kind of hanging out back here. And then see. Just hanging out back there. This guy's just contemplating his day. What am I gonna do today? I don't know either, buddy. I don't know neither. So we have found the flamingos. And ironically, they also have ducks in here. But it looks like there's a lot of little baby flamingos too. Because you can see they're really small and they don't have a whole lot of pink to them compared to some of the other ones. We're gonna walk around and see if we can get a little bit closer. But there's all the duckies. So the official name for these is the lesser flamingo, which I believe are the flamingos that are in Animal Kingdom. So over here by the flamingos, we found the mandrills. And they're just kind of hanging out here in the shade. Not doing a whole lot of nothing. And I don't think this little guy is a part of the exhibit, but there's a little chipmunk. See him? Little chipmunk. So this guy might be familiar to you guys because this is an okapi. And you can see the okapi at Animal Kingdom on the safari. And they are really cool guys. We also have some storks back here.
Giraffe. There's a zebra.
And then there's another okapi.
I can see
Way back there. Alright, so the hippos are out having some snackies, as you guys can see. We're gonna go a little deeper once this group passes by, and we'll go in there and get a better look, but we'll let this group pass through.
you can feel how they're
Over here, and you can do how the skin feels and how big their feet are.
This is pretty cool, guys. I found an upstairs area. It's actually called their like quiet area inside. And basically I can come up here and I can get an aerial view of the hippos. It's pretty neat. I think that guy knows I'm watching him. He gave me the stinker. Alright, so to feed the giraffes it's $4, and to do the kangaroo trick it's also $4. So we're gonna feed some giraffes. And I think I'm gonna do the kangaroo thing too, so like why not? But the giraffes are back over here, which is pretty cool. So I'm by myself, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna film this, so we're gonna figure it out. Look at that guy. He's like, yes, I am hungry. And we've got more giraffes coming over because they're like, yes, please. I would like to get a snack. All right, so this is gonna be interesting because I'm not really sure I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna do it.
crossing line, and it does push down a little bit, so just be careful with that.
Oh goodness, yeah, I'm trying to keep it up for you. I promise.
So this is Nicholas. He's our only male giraffe here at Memphis Zoo. And if you look behind him, the little baby on Dixie Lily, that's actually his daughter. So it's him and Angela Kate are part of the family. Yay! You got like one more bite, buddy. Like one more bite. One more bite. So, I know. So they're part of what's called SSP, which stands for Species Survival Program. So a lot of different animals have them. Basically, these guys come up.
So that was fun. Got to feed the giraffes, and it was interesting. So you can either like feed them with like the branches, or they had like grain that was like in a bowl, which is what I did, and it was really cute. So that was $4, but it was fun. It was worth it. So now we're just gonna kind of keep walking because I don't really know where I am and I don't know where to go. And I think the kangaroo experience is up here, so we're gonna go check out the kangaroos. We're going to the kangaroo trek. Hello.
Have you seen them before?
I have not.
Okay, well most of them are fooling
I don't blame them.
they can under the trees. No, I don't blame them at all. And they are more active at dawn and dusk, which they're called crepuscular.
They're very
as far
cute.
As they're live, they're most lively. So we do have some moms that have joeys. Most of them are in. Like hers is kind of sticking a little something out here. I don't know what part. See
Oh
her?
yeah, I do.
And this one down here, the baby has been like half out for probably 30 years old. And just taking a nap. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one on the end. See, it's getting big. It's getting cramped, and
He's like, it's time for me to
yeah,
stretch
and
a
they'll
little.
stay in there as long as they can, but after about 8 or 9 months, they can't fit. So if they want to nurse, they just stick their head in a pouch. They don't have to nurse. And then the outside
Bless
opening, they sneeze too. Hey, baby.
Bless you.
Which one is it? I can't tell. And then they have to crawl from like under their tail into the pouch, and they're like the size of a jelly bean.
Hey guys, so it is lazy time for the kangaroos. They like to be more active in the morning and in the evening. And of course it's a little warm, so they're hanging out in the shade. But yeah, this has been really fun. So we're gonna go check out the rest of the zoo. So we are moving on to the Teton Trench, and I have no idea what that means. So we're gonna figure it out. Got a nice little like splash pad over here. Guess we got a little kid that wants to get off because it is hot. Okay, so it looks like it's a walkway over here, and I think that's where the grizzly bears are. Alright, so way back there are some bears just kind of hanging out, and I swear I thought I saw a wolf back here too, but I don't really know where he went. Not really much to see, but this is the grizzly bear habitat, and like I said, they're kind of back behind those rocks over there sleeping. So we're just gonna keep going. Alright, there's another view of those grizzlies. They're just taking a nap back there. Can't say I blame them. So I wasn't crazy. There was a gray wolf back here. Where he is now, I don't know, but I did see one walking. But yeah, there's a gray wolf back here. So back here, we have an elk. I see that guy kind of walking around back there. Just nice and peaceful. Still seeing if I can find that gray wolf somewhere. He's like all the way back there. Just kind of like back in this back area. It looks like something's back there. I don't really know what that is, but there's something way in the back there. So basically this track is like a big circle around the grizzly bear habitat, and then they have wolves and that moose looking thing that we saw earlier. So it's getting kind of warm. I think we're about halfway through the zoo. I am hopefully gonna find something to go get something cold to drink because I'm getting a little warm. It's about 11:30, starting to get to the heat of the day. But so far the zoo's been really cool. Feeding the giraffe was an interesting experience. The kangaroos were really cool. I met this really awesome lady who was just kind of explaining everything about the kangaroos, and apparently they come from a ranch out in Texas, and they only come seasonally, so they don't have kangaroos year round, but the kangaroos will be here until December, and then they will go back to their ranch in Texas, and then hopefully next year they'll come back, is what she said. And they were really cute, and I learned a lot of information about the kangaroos out there. So let's keep going. This is very interesting, and if you guys know anything, I think you guys know that there did used to be Native Americans, not only in Tennessee, North Carolina, but all across the country. And this is an interesting thing. They have a big thing about Chief Seattle, and this is all about Seattle, which is interesting. It talks about like the Puget Sound and all that stuff. It's interesting to find out some stuff about Seattle here in Tennessee. Again, we've got a lot more stuff about Native Americans. But this whole area is about like the northwest. It's kind of interesting. They just kind of talk about where the First Nations came from. A lot of this is traditional, like northwest stuff. Ooh, I almost missed something, guys. Back here, we got some bald eagles. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're just kind of hanging out back here. Very cool. All right, so we got some more signage about totem poles. The history of totem poles and like where they came from. A lot about like fishing, how they built their boats and how they would hang fish up to dry. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna go in here, and I think this is where the polar bears are supposed to be. It's also really nice because there's air conditioning. Alright. And there they go. I don't know how well you guys can see them. He's up there. Just kind of hanging out. They are kind of swimming around back here. I saw one peek its head up just a little bit ago. They're just kind of hanging out and swimming around up here. We'll see if they pop back up. There he goes. They're just hanging out. Oh, he came up. How cool is that? Y'all, it's just me and the sea lion right now. We have found the elephants. They're just kind of hanging out here all by their lonesome. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a closer look. These are all females because usually the male elephant is by themselves. But their time's amazing. I do know that. Thank you, Disney Animal Kingdom, for that knowledge. So we have found the rhinos. If you guys didn't know, rhinos are pretty much blind. They're very like nearsighted. And then over here we got some zebras hanging out with them too. It's pretty neat. It's just a really hot day, so I think everybody's just kind of chilling, trying to stay as cool as they possibly can. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a closer view of the zebras. So here are the zebras. They're just hanging out. These are called Grant's zebras, in case you're wondering. They're also just trying to stay cool in the summer heat. So here are the giraffes that I fed earlier. I believe I fed this guy right here. And then that little one is called Lily. She is a baby. And then down there is one of the other giraffes that we were a part of. But yeah, they're just hanging out over here. And he's a big guy. He's almost 2 stories tall is what they were telling me. And this little one, her name is Lily. Pretty cool. Apparently she was born and she was a lot smaller than most giraffes, so they don't think that she is gonna grow to be quite as big as they usually do. Oh wait, maybe that wasn't the baby. Maybe that's the baby that's hanging out right there. Maybe that's the baby. think that is. So the baby's Lily, and I don't remember the other names, but back in the middle of the zoo is this like whole exhibit all about China. I'm not gonna lie, seems a little out of place, but culture is culture, so you know, let's walk through it and see what they got. We got ducks and goose. There's like a big swan back there too. A little bit loud. Definitely a little bit loud. Let's go see what's on the other side over here. So there's some Sulawesi crested black macaque. Hey, we got some monkeys back there. A golden pheasant. Back in there. And I think this is like right there. It's supposed to look like that up close. It's pretty cool. Well, if you just flew down, he's kind of like right there in that little corner over there. Not as colorful as the picture, but I'm guessing that's a picture of the male. Usually male birds are more colorful. It's definitely an exhibit of some sort for something, but maybe he's inside. There's ducks and there's quail and geese and goose, and they are squawky little things, aren't they? China exhibit. These are called Temenix tragopon. They're not as colorful. So like this is what the picture looks like, and that's what they look like. That's so cool. Alright. Wait, here's one. He kind of looks, that looks more like it right there. Look at that long feathered tail. Crazy. Alright, we got some more monkeys. These are called Francois Langour. They live in the forests of China. Just hanging out. We got more of them right there. These guys. It's like a little one hanging on to his mama there. Over here we have a Pierre David's deer. These guys look pretty cool. Let's come over here and get a better look. This was a gift apparently from Bell South in 2002, and let me know if you're a millennial and you remember Bell South, because I do. But yeah, look at this guy. He's just hanging out. And there's his buddies. So that is pretty much it. So I think they did used to have pandas in there, because they do have some stuff about panda conservation, but there are no more pandas. All right, so we are out on the other side, and we're gonna go head to the right. Something unique this zoo has is they have like a whole like splash park over here with a couple little water slides, a bunch of places you can run around and cool down. It's not very big from what I can see, but definitely cool if you want to like hang out with your kids here. It's definitely neat. So the splash park is additional. It's $8 if you are a zoo member, $10 if you're not. They do actually apparently have cabanas over there based on the sign, but I didn't really see the cabanas, to be honest with you, so I don't really know what they include. But that's really cute, and you can apparently, the cabanas are $80, so that's kind of interesting. All right, we just got to Dragon's Lair, and we're gonna go check it out. Let's go back in here. We got some tortoises. Look at that big boy. I mean, he probably doesn't look that big on camera, but he really is. There's the Komodo just hanging out. And then right here we've got the Galapagos tortoise. We actually saw these guys over at the South Carolina Zoo, and we saw some really, really big ones over there. So make sure you guys check out that video. He's way back right there, just sleeping in the grass. Not really doing a whole lot of nothing. That's still pretty cool. So we have found the aquarium. Doesn't look very big, but I will say all across the zoo they have these signs that just talk about quiet areas, and I think that's really awesome because if you have people who are very like noise sensitive, it's good to have a place where you can just kind of get away from the hustle and bustle and just kind of calm down. It's a lot warmer in here than I thought it would be. Alright, so it's a tentacle snake. So it's a water snake. Interesting. We got cichlids. Leeches. I don't have a lot of like big fish in here. Got tetras. Not gonna lie, this is giving me pet store vibes. Tetras. Okay, so that big fish right there is called a discus. Interesting. He is big like a disc. We got some sunfish in here. And then there's supposed to be, oh, there he is. There's a river stingray. This big guy, I don't know if you can see him, but there's an electric eel in this tank. And then we got a fly river turtle. I'm not seeing the turtle. And then we got, pretty sure that guy's a big old catfish. And then we got some Oscar fish in here too. More cichlids. We got piranhas, because what aquarium would not be complete without piranhas? We got that big old white guy, which is a giant gourami. We got jellies. We got the jellies. So yeah, so this is the aquarium at the Memphis Zoo. And of course, what zoo would not be complete without me finding the penguins? So as you guys know, penguins are my spirit animal and my favorite animal. And it's interesting, this exhibit is like kind of out here. I've not ever seen a penguin exhibit outside like this, so that's kind of interesting. And they're not like out actually walking around, they're all just kind of like swimming in the water down here, so I'm gonna come down there and see if we can get a better look. This is the penguin exhibit. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna hit this side and see if we can see him coming up on us over here. We're just doing laps. So they tell you the colors of their band tell you who's who. That's kind of neat. We got a bunch of unique names. Alright, let's get them one more time. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. Apparently it's a big splash park. Had no idea. But I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, you can just like basically get in there and go swimming. Like how cool is that? Y'all see them back there? Alright, so the last exhibit are the big cats, as you guys can see. So we are getting ready to wrap this day up. It is now 12:30. We have been here for like 4 hours. And it's hot. And I am ready to get back, get some lunch, take a nap, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed tagging along with me today at the Memphis Zoo. It's been a fun day. Overall, I have to say, like, this zoo is pretty interesting. It's not the biggest zoo I've ever been to, but it's definitely really been fun. They have a lot of different things. They have big cats, they have monkeys, they have gorillas and penguins, and like their exhibits are definitely a bit on the unique side, and they're very interesting. I have to say they do have a lot of like splash parks. I'm gonna actually show you, you know that big river that I showed you guys in the beginning, that big thing that kind of like flows through the front of the park? Apparently the reason why there is not anything around it is because you are allowed to get into it. Would have never thought that. So they do have a lot of splash parks, so if you want to bring your kids, just, you know, make sure they're wearing something they can get wet in. There seems to only be like one main food hall, and it's here over at the main opening of the park. I really didn't see any of the other food stands opened as I walked around. The biggest thing I saw was like the little vending machines, and then I did see a gift shop where I ended up buying a Gatorade in because I was like, I need a drink. We ended up paying $4 to feed the giraffes and $4 to go see the kangaroos. The kangaroos, I have to say, I don't really know that that was worth it, but the giraffe one was really cool, so I would definitely recommend that. And if you want to enhance your day even more, maybe going over to the big splash park and paying the $8 to get in might be worth it too. But overall, I have to say, this is definitely a fun time here in Memphis. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys ring that notification bell so that way you guys get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week. So that being said, I will come and get you guys for the next one. And as always, ain't that the truth, baby rude. Bye everybody. Alright, this guy came out right when I was filming, and came out and sat on the log so that he could be a part of the outro. Yeah, everybody's just kind of sleeping. It's that time of day, and I don't blame them, because it is time for me to get out of here and go take a nap as well.